Come, gods!
Yeah, huh? It's been a long time coming, y'all. We dreaming big, huh?
I'm Michael Barnes.
I'm Jody Johnson.
Junior Lee, Caleb Holtzclaw.
Alright, and the story of this is we are going to create these two people as like the Navajo people did, and they are going to walk around the stage. There was 8 gods walking around the circle whenever they created the husband and wife. Alright, the buckskin. Corn. You will be husband and wife. Your name will be Junior and your name will be Jody. The themes, at least one of the themes, was creation, and as we demonstrated, we created the husband and wife. And then
Another one was respect, and in the story they built the husband and wife a home to show them respect.
Another one was spiritual, and spiritual is we had the gods walking around, and we were gods and we were making them.
Alright, the last one was harmony, and on page 23 I think it is, when the gods are walking around, they said, when he raises them, he's like, you will be husband and wife, and that's like the harmony. Plus all the 8 gods were like in sync, along with the 2 gods creating.
Togetherness.
Yeah.
Togetherness, because they're husband and wife.
And
They're bringing together everything.
All right, what's the citation that?
They were
Okay.
like Adam and Eve to our culture. Oh, my
All right.
yeah. So like the Bible story, it was sort of like parallel with this one. So it's sort of like it brought that together. Abraham.
Nikki, Jennifer, Angelica.
In the legend of Navajo, a man and woman undergo a marriage that will last forever, a marriage that will be broken never. In the beginning, the gods sent the mirages to lay down the buckskin. If the buckskin is not laid down to the west, the marriage will never be blessed. But before they do that, they must rid themselves from all sin, all which was committed from beginning to end. The white corn is the man to be, while the yellow corn is the woman to be, which both of them you will soon see. The white wind blew from the east to blow on the man's chest, while the yellow wind blew from the west to blow on the woman's breast. The people walked around it 4 times, and a few moments later, 2 dimes arise. So the God said to them, you'll always stay together, and when fallen, never say never.
And our themes for the Navajo legend is the spirituality of marriage. And we got the live together as husband and wife. And another theme was devotion. And it says, soon after the ablutions were completed, they heard the distant call from the approaching gods. And then everything is connected. In the skin at the tip of our fingers, we see the trail of the wind. It shows us where the wind blew when our ancestors were created. And we also got how they were connected is the white wind blew from the east and the yellow blew from the west between the skins, which is mean they're connected, come together. And then it is the wind that comes out of our mouth that gives us life, and that was without a voice, we no longer live.
I'm Spencer.
I'm Heidi. And I'm Dom.
Okay. And one of the things we found for our story was faith. On the morning, and in the story on the morning of the 12th day, the people washed themselves well. They were showing their faith by when they went and washed themselves for the ceremony that was going on. And another thing they did, the gods directed the people to build an enclosure of brushwood for the pair that were made. And when the enclosure was finished, they went and lived in there for the rest of their life.
Soon after the ambulations were completed, the ambulations were when people wash themselves, and it was a sacred ritual to wash themselves. First man and first woman entered it, and the God said to them, live together now as husband and wife. It's also a sacred ritual for a man and woman to be married.
next theme that we found was connected. In the skin at the tips of our fingers, we see the trail of the wind. It shows us where the wind blew when our ancestors were created. It shows that everybody was connected right from the ancestors. When they were connected, you could see the trail that was left behind for the winds. So it connected them all the way to the ancestors past and the generations before that. The gods lay one buckskin on the ground, placed 2 ears of corn. Over the corn they spread other buckskin. Under the right ear they put the feather of a white eagle, and under the yellow ear, feather of a yellow eagle. The right wind blew from the east, and the yellow wind blew from the west, between the skin. While the wind was blowing, 8 of the Mirage people came and walked. That connects everybody from the bucks, who they got the buckskin from, so it connects animals, and to the corn, it connects us to the corn and the feather that was used, and those Mirage people, and all the audience that was watching during that time. It connected them all to the 2 people who are made. So everybody's connected into making those 2 people, and the gods who are involved in making it.
And now we're going to do the skit.
Calm down, that way.
And right
You
there,
guys could go live in the shelter that these people have built and be man and wife.
okay, so right there, in the story right there, the gods, they laid down the buckskin and the feathers and the coins, and they had the March people circle around it 4 times to where nobody could see it. And then the wind came through, and as soon as the wind came through, it gave the people life that was made by the gods. And then the people, they went and built them a place to live, and they lived happy ever after.
I am Melissa Silva, and we're doing The Origin of the Navajo.
I'm a fill-in. I'm Anna Grace Trusty.
I'm Callie Crawford. I'm Karina Aldafa.
Come, gods! Now we shall live as husband and wife.
The overall themes that we found were creation, respect, togetherness, harmony, and spiritual.
One of the examples for spiritual was, it said, in the skin at the tips of our fingers, we see the trail of wind. It shows us where the wind blew when our ancestors were created. And then another one for togetherness was, it was shouted as before, 4 times nearer and louder at each repetition, and after the 4th call, the gods appeared.
And then, while the wind was blowing, 8 of the Mirage people came and walked around the objects on the ground 4 times. And then, when the enclosure was finished, first man and woman entered it, and the God said to them, "Live together now as husband and wife." And it was the wind that gave them life. It was the wind that comes out of our mouths now that gives us life.
Yeah, It's been a long time coming, y'all. We dreaming big, Yeah. It's group 1. Yo, since the first time this little boy picked up a mic, I've been dreaming for the day that you would hear it in life. Every word that I spit, hoping you